We're going to go ahead and take a look at number 21 from section 9.2, which deals with applications of the Pythagorean Theorem and the distance formula. So for 21, you are provided a right triangle. And note that a right triangle is a triangle where one of the angles is 90 degrees. And we'll call this triangle A, B, C. And with this problem, we are provided that side A is equal to 14 inches. Side C is equal to 50 inches. And side B, we don't know. Okay, so please note first off that the lowercase letters represent the sides of the triangle, and the angles or the vertices on the triangle opposite of them match. Okay, so directly across from angle C is side C. Directly across from angle B is side B, and directly across from angle A is side A. So if we want to find the missing side of a right triangle, and we know that this is a right triangle, we can go ahead and use the Pythagorean Theorem, which is a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Recall that this is also leg squared plus leg squared is equal to hypotenuse squared. Okay. At this point, since they've given you 2 out of the 3 pieces of information, this becomes a simple plug-and-chug problem where you just have to isolate your variable. So I know that A is 14 inches, so we'll put 14 in for A. I don't know what B is, so I'm going to leave that as a variable. And I know that C is 50. Okay, so if we were to evaluate this, 14 squared is 196, plus B squared is equal to 50 squared is 2,500. We will start to isolate B by subtracting 196 from both sides. Remember that we have to subtract it from both sides because we are working with an equation and we need to make sure that everything stays balanced. So what I do to one side, I must do to the other. So this leaves me with b squared is equal to 2,304. But I'm not done here because I want to know what b is equal to. And in order to undo a b squared, we have learned that we can take the square root. The square root and the square take each other out. And that leaves me with b is equal to, and if you were to evaluate the square root of 2,304, this is 48. Okay, but note that the problem did tell you your values with units. So this is not just 48, it is 48 inches. Okay, there is your final solution.